Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is August the 2nd, 2nd of August, whichever way around you want it, 2021. I'm standing outside. That's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Because 2 days ago, I couldn't even put my hand on the back door. I unlocked it, but my hand couldn't physically touch the handle to let me out. And I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it today. But what I did was I came out last night when it was almost dark and there wasn't anyone around. And I came out to my polytunnel because the weather has started to warm up again and I wanted to check on the babies. And when I came in here, I had an instant calm. The overwhelming smell of tomato plant hit my nostrils, and all of a sudden I was calm. And I realized that this is my little happy place. This is where I come in the morning to get myself settled, to sort myself out and get my head right. And if I miss a day of that, nothing goes right. So here I am in the polytunnel. It's probably a little later this morning than I would normally come out. Several reasons of that. I have spent my morning watching videos of people giving speeches, motivational type speeches, and that helps me. That helps me a lot because there's some serious life lessons in those that are really, really important. And if you have a look in one of my playlists of Watch Later, which I'm not sure you have access to, pretty sure you do, you'll find so many of them in there. Millions. There'll be loads. So, I wanted to come out here to check on the plants. The plants are doing amazing. Oh my god. And I will have to do some filming today. Ooh. One of the things I had to really think about, there's a book that I'm reading at the moment and I think you guys need to read it. I've just given away my 17th copy. Oops, sorry. It's a book that I've been buying since it first came out, 2009, I believe. Just over 10 years ago. I've given away 17 copies of this book, and I finally bought my own copy that was just for me, that is never going to be given away, because apparently there's this amazing thing called Kindle, which doesn't work for me, but it probably works for one of you. And at the moment this particular book is available for 99p, and I've been telling on Kindle through Amazon and I suggest that if you really, oh gosh, sorry darling, it's got to come off, it's too big. You really want to learn more about yourself and to expand yourself, then this book is the one to read. Now, I'm not affiliated and I'm not sponsored in any way, although, you know, I'm open to offers. The book is called A New Earth, and it's by a man called Eckhart Tolle. Now, if you have been watching Oprah for any amount of time, which in our household, Oprah has been watched for over 30 years. Well, for 30 years-ish. My sons grew up calling Oprah Auntie O. Not because we knew her, but she was on every day, and she was one of the most familiar faces in our household. So they called her Auntie O. And that's how I heard about this guy, and I heard about his books. Now, I really do suggest to you that if you are in a position, well, anyone actually, but if you have any kind of moment where you are not sure about anything in life, read this book. It honestly is life-changing. And as much as I have wobbly moments, if I didn't know this book, and if I hadn't read this book, I would be in a whole nother level of not okay. And rereading the book now is helping me get through this blip. In fact, it's changing things, and it's making me, because every time you read something, you see something else in it. And I don't know if any of you read a lot, or you watch a movie, but every time you watch a movie, you see something new and you focus on something different. Same with books. So every time you read it, you see something new and you focus on something different. Well, this time I'm focusing on something completely different, and it's worth it, because I'm now sitting outside. I'm sitting outside, and I was listening to Jim Carrey this morning and his address that he did in 2014, and the one thing that he said really stuck with me. You can fail at what you don't want to do. So what's stopping you doing the things you want to do, and the things that you're called to do, and what's in your heart to do? So you may as well go out and do it. And I'm like, okay, let's get on with it. Then I had Denzel Washington tell me off because I wasn't being consistent. I'm like, true story there, dude. I didn't do my thing yesterday. My day always goes better than I expect it to, because I come out here and I do this thing. Because I spend 5-10 minutes in the garden. Because I spend time talking to myself to a camera. Because future me will watch these and go, look at where I came from. Look how far I've come. Why am I not doing that? So, yes, we all need a break from time to time. We need to take that break, and yes, we do need to do that. So I will not be putting any other videos out this week except for the morning musings videos. But I will be working hard on other ones in the background. I want to do more with my videos. I want them to evolve, and I want them to be something better. And I know my passion doesn't always come out in what I'm doing, but I am not a very emotional person. But I'm also aware that people realize when I am excited about something, even if I can't see it. So, all excuses aside, all reasons aside, it's time, and yeah, there's a difference between a reason and an excuse. It's time to get on with the business. It's time to get on with business. It's time to get going. It's time to start doing things. It's time to start taking care of business. Yes, I'm aware. I have been tagged. I shall do it. Far out. And I will be spending time here today, out here. I had a lot of fun yesterday. And as much, I have promised my son that I will be spending time with him this morning, killing mutant zombies, which I'm cool with, because I'm having fun building my base right now. We play on 2 separate servers of a game called Miscreated, and one of them has zombies, the other one doesn't yet. It's a brand new server, and so you have time to learn the game, the map, and build your base before all hell breaks loose, which I kind of like. Not gonna lie. So, knowing that all hell is going to break loose at any time, and we don't really know when that's going to happen, even though we know the guy who owns the server. I know he wants to get some of the mods sorted out, and he wants to get everything else straightened out first before he introduces the zombies, which I get. Totally get. But it means that I am building my wall before I build my base, which is fine, because then I can take my time building inside, which will be awesome. Anywho, I'm gonna go. If anyone wants the server details, I'm happy to give them to you, as long as I know who you are. Just send me an email, get hold of me on Facebook, leave me a message below. I'm all good with that. The game is Miscreated. If you want to play with us, it's me, Tanny, Bam, and a few others, you know, and it's fun. It is fun. There's a lot of screaming when the mutants arrive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go on my first server today and have a look around there and do some stuff on there, and I'm gonna spend some time on the other server. But I am gonna be spending some time out here. Yesterday I slept a lot. I needed it. Today I'm gonna play a lot, both here and come out here for my therapy. So, guys, whatever you're doing today, have an awesome one. I love you guys heaps. Blessings.